You know, many people say stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And it makes sense. It makes sense. Like, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. But what happens to a lot of people, especially people that are competent, ambitious, intelligent, is that we take that shit as okay, so we're gonna get ready to be ready. But we're prone to, like, you know, staying stuck in the get ready phase. And we'll prepare, stay busy. We'll, we'll say things like, oh, well, I'm working on it. I'm, doing the best that I can. Right now is not the season for that, or, things like that. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. And deep down, we know we're lying to ourselves. Like, we know the work that we're doing is important, but like, we'll we'll do tasks that aren't top priority, which are productive, which to if someone else seen you doing it, it would be productive. But we know it's not the work that's actually gonna move us forward. And we avoid this work because deep down we're afraid. Because this is the work that's actually gonna push the needle in your life. This is the work that's actually gonna force you to commit. This is the work that is actually gonna reveal who you really are. A lot of the times when you procrastinate, when you keep telling yourself tomorrow, 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 it's not a big deal. Later, those things never happen when it comes to that needle pusher because you're afraid to change, perceivably perceivably change. Your ego's protecting you from accepting who you really are. And this work is gonna allow you to get to that next level that you're wanting to get to. But you're avoiding it out of fear, out of fear of failure, out of fear of what if, what if things go wrong. And the funny thing is, like, with the fear of failure is that things always go the way they're supposed to. Like, they always go the way they're supposed to. The Most High is always gonna give you what you need. And more often times than not, you do get what you want. It just doesn't come in the way that you expected it to, or it doesn't happen the way you thought it would, you know? For a long time, like, when I would run the detailing business, I never knew what not to do. You know what I mean? I knew what would push the needle forward. I knew what would get me the success that I wanted. But because I was so afraid to really take a chance on myself and step into the next level of man that I already was, it made me do things that didn't really push the needle forward, that didn't really get me to the next level. Because it wasn't really a fear of failure. That's what a lot of people tell you. You have a fear of failure. It's really a fear of responsibility. Because once you reach a certain level, there's no more, I'm almost there. There's no more, I'm working till I get there. There's no more, what if I fail, even? There's no more waiting. You're there. And once that realization hits you, it's really a fear of success. It's really a fear of winning, of responsibility, because there's no turning back no more. There's no potential. Your potential's not holding you in place anymore. And that shit is scary. That shit is scary for everybody. But what I love to say is that fear is a signal of where you need to go. Because when you're afraid of something, when fear has power over you and is inhibiting you from doing something, that's the most beautiful place to be at. Lately, like, even in my life, I see things happening where I'm like, okay, like, I've really have become the man that I've always thought that I was. And now I'm just waiting for my external reality to catch up to who I am, you know? But there is like the sense of, damn, the life that I want, it's gonna be heavy. But I've made peace with it because for a long time I would sit with those thoughts of, shit, there's no going back. Once you take a leap of faith, there is no going back. You really commit. And a lot of us, we get stuck behind that thought. We get stuck behind that, you know, what if I do win? That shit is scary. That shit is scary. But the moment you allow yourself to win, the moment you give yourself permission to, or really, the moment you accept the burden, you also accept the blessing of the life you want. There's no more proving yourself, you know? That moment of rest, you you get it if that's what you're looking for. Because when we're chasing something, that's really what we're looking for, that moment of rest where we could breathe. But you have to give yourself permission to take breaks. That's a video for another day. But when we're on this quest to get the life that we want, that wait when you finally see the light, it starts to dawn on you. And some people, I know I did, will fuck it up because they don't know what it will be like to actually get to their goal. They don't know what it will be like to actually win. They're afraid of winning, of succeeding, of not having to prove something. Because honestly, they say like loss exposes who you really are. I would say winning does. Because winning will expose your motive. Winning will expose if you're someone who did something out of mission based or performance based. And when you do things out of performance based, that really looks like, oh, I'm doing this so my family could know that, I'm him. I'm doing this so the world could know I'm him. Rather, when you're doing it for a mission, you're doing it above yourself. The mission's always gonna be there. You know, I created this channel with the intention of serving other men build by helping them build internal authority, which is control over your mind, your spirit, and your body. I could have easily gone the fitness route. I'm not even at the shape I want to be yet. It's gonna happen, and like I don't have any doubts about that. But for a period of time, when I did see that light of like, oh shit, I'm getting close to the shape I wanted to be, I started subconsciously, unconsciously self-sabotaging that motherfucker, bro. I started eating wildly and all types of shit because I had this thought in the back of my head, like, if I make it to this to this shape, there's no more proving myself, like, and that scared the fuck out of me. So what I had to like, I had to reframe it to like, I do this. I I push myself in my like fitness to dominate my mind, dominate my body, and keep my spirit alive. It allows me to express myself, my discipline, my intensity, the love for my body, the love that I have for the Most High for giving me a body to take care of. The fear of responsibility, the fear of winning is such a heavy one. And you have to give yourself permission to win. So that way you could experience everything you want without worrying about fucking it up. Or even worse, you set another goal to chase because you still don't feel fulfilled. You know, even the scriptures will tell you, like, you have to be entire and wanting nothing. That doesn't mean, like, you don't want more from yourself, but it means you don't lack anything. Usually, we don't lack anything in the physical resources, houses, food, money. A lot of us are very blessed and taken care of. All praise to the Most High. But we lack something inside. We lack self respect. We lack self trust. We lack internal authority. We lack belief. We lack worthiness. And when you're able to establish a mission from fullness, becomes overflow and it becomes generosity. But when you're chasing something out of a broken cup, it's only a matter of time until that shit catches up to you. Until you finally crash out, or you sabotage, or or you just continuously run the rat race. Not even the 9 to 5 rat race, but the rat race where you're constantly chasing something. Nothing is enough. You get it and you feel like you're supposed to be better, but it doesn't do anything for you. That was what was on my spirit today. So I wanted to go ahead and, share that with y'all. Give yourself permission. Really accept the responsibility of the life you want. Because the sooner you accept it, the easier it will be for you to walk into the man that you know you are.